So if you Some Call Me Johnny fans were not aware, a guy named FreeNintendo was caught plagiarizing Johnny's work and received a huge amount of backlash. The videos he plagiarized are long gone, but he has made an apology video in response to the criticism. Now I'm going to say this now. Do not harass him or witch hunt him at all. That's unacceptable and I do not condone it. Anyway, let me give my 2 cents on FreeNintendo's apology to my fans, newcomers, and SomecallmeJohnny.
This is seriously the most heartbroken moment I ever had in my life. After reading all the negative comments I've seen on this videos, all of them call me a ripoff, plagiarizing, not realizing what I was doing. I feel so ashamed for what I did in the past and in the present.
Nice to try and manipulate your audience into getting sympathy. It's heartbreaking to you because you were caught plagiarizing and you were called a hack because you didn't write the scripts on your own, seeing as you stole them from Johnny. Almost word for word at points. And you know, if you made homages to him, you could do it without copying. Make a reference in your script, or if you are going to copy, at least cite him in your videos as a source in your credits or in the description. Opening an apology video with a sigh, YouTuber apology video staple number 1.
It's gonna be hard to get over this. You know the old saying goes, imitation is a sincere form of flattery. Man, I never learned.
Plagiarizing is not imitation. Imitation is the act of using someone or something as a model. Plagiarism is the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. You try to pass off using someone else's scripts as your own.
Plagiarizing content is a bad thing, but if I don't do it the right way and I just wanted to pay homage to some of my favorite critics.
You can make homages without copying. It's not hard. If you're going to reference how pathetic Toadman is and how easy Pharaohman is to beat, you could do it in your own special way.
But then, I get a pan to the back of the head. I had no one else to blame but me. I'm coming out here to tell you guys that I'm really sorry, but for the past couple of months I've been suffering from a lot of depression. Because about 2 months ago I just recently lost my mother, who is suffering from a lot of back pain. And I've been trying to take care of her for all these years, but...
You what?
Did you seriously pull the depression card to blame for plagiarism? Look, sorry for you losing your mother, but do not use her back pain as why you were plagiarizing people's content. That's honestly incredibly emotionally manipulative to try and get sympathy by pulling the depression and dead family member response. I don't mean to come off like a dick, but when you're caught doing something wrong, own up to it and stop blaming it on something else. Admittedly, I used to do something like this, but owning up to it is a lot more respectful than blaming.
I guess it wasn't meant to be. It was hard. I mean, it was even harder when I lost my father back in 2013. February 15, 2013 to be exact.
And you're doing it again. Not gonna add anything else except that this does not excuse plagiarizing.
So yeah, I lost both my parents and I have nothing to do. I have nothing else to do. I don't know what to do. I've been trying so hard to try to do some new reviews for you guys, but it keeps crashing down.
You can do reviews in your own way. It's not that hard. I've put 2 out already, and yeah, they aren't great, but that's how you learn to improve through feedback, which is from your audience. My first one on Final Fantasy IX had the story too drawn out, but it was a decent start, and I improved on that formula in my Ys 3 review. It takes practice to get things how you want it. You can make reviews without copying.
I mean, what am I going to do with my life? I'm 22 years old and I lost almost all my hope.
Emotionally influencing again.
I feel ashamed for you guys. I let myself down, and most importantly, I let you guys down. Those negative comments and those dislikes really proved the point.
Negative comments and dislikes are meant to show that criticism is needed. That's with anyone. Disabling ratings and comments, by the way, makes you seem like a coward. Accept criticism, everyone will face it in their lives.
I was in denial at first, but then until it was clear to me by some common sophisticated people. Because grade A assholes don't work on me. I mean, just call me gay, call me a fat bastard, tell me I have 15 diseases, or any of those insults. That just shows how immature you guys are.
I do agree that petty insults about appearance aren't criticism, but it's clear it affected you. Own up to it. If the harsh insults about your parents affected you, just say they did.
But with the common sophisticated people that tells me right in front of me, I thank you. I thank you. You try to help me open my eyes out, and trying to help me out being more of a content creator on how I want to do it my way.
I'll give you one thing, Free Nintendo. You're one of the only YouTubers I've seen with an apology video that actually directly addressed an issue, and you are declaring to fix it. That's a step in the right direction. Now you have to prove it.
But I know that this apology is not going to be enough, but I want to do anything. I want to do something for you guys. I want to do everything to make you guys happy.
Easy. Make content that has your own style and flair, and I'm sure people will give you a lot more credit. You seem to have potential. Now show us that potential.
Johnny, if you're watching this video, let me just know I am a huge fan of your content, but I refuse to rip you off anymore. I deeply apologize. I will still watch your content, but I will no longer plagiarize you. As long as if something inspired me, I'll put that in the. I'll let you know, guys.
If you want to make a reference for a joke, at least cite him in the credits. They'll be a lot more respectable. For example, if you make a funny yet cringy pun and you want to use the rimshot gag from his Crash review, use the clip, but cite it.
It's gonna be hard for me to get over this. I'm sorry, guys. I will try to do my best to do better content, and I just hope that next year will be the best for both me and for you. I know I love you guys, but I don't want this taken away from me.
So, Free Nintendo, I have to say, you do seem sincere in your apology with your statements of how you don't want to rip off his content anymore, but now you have to show that you mean that. But don't ever pull the depression card on something that isn't even remotely related to what you're doing. It just seems emotionally manipulative, and that's really low. But I wish you luck on your future content. Anyway, that's my response to Free Nintendo's apology. Thank you all for watching, and take care.